Hey guys, what's up? It's Heather LaBoss here and welcome back to my channel. I wanted to give you guys an update. I know I've been away for a month. It feels like since the new year started, life has just been going really fast for me, and so we have a lot of catching up to do. A few weeks back, I went on a trip to Mount Zion. If you're trying to attract something into your life, have fun. Do something that suspends your thinking, because your girl was grinding, your girl was hustling for months, right? And then all of a sudden I just take a vacation, and then all of these great things started aligning. I was just really in the moment and just suspending all of my thoughts. All of these great opportunities started to get just shown my way. One of those opportunities happened to be working at another startup. Now, no cap, guys. This job market has been so stupid to navigate. It's not even funny, especially if you are in the tech world. You know it's stupid out right now. Hot freaking mess. As rocky as this job market has been, I will say that I'm still really happy that I left my last company. I wouldn't have seen the growth within myself, and I wouldn't have pursued things that I'm interested in if I had stayed there. And I'm really happy to say I am working with a company right now. All of the people that I'm working with are actually students from top universities around the country. I work with freaking geniuses. The last startup that I worked at, I was dealing with people who were much more senior level, people who had experience working at larger companies in executive positions. Just the difference alone that I'm seeing in just the way that, you know, these younger bright minds are structuring and organizing things, I feel very inspired and electrified by. They have a booth secured at South by Southwest that was actually sponsored by the Japanese government. So a lot of exciting things. So even though I am still looking for a full-time position, since this is equity compensation based, I just like have this excitement about life again that I just did not have. With that being said, the other thing that I have going on is I am working on developing my own courses, which I have mentioned and talked to you guys about, but it's finally starting to bloom. It's starting to happen. When I really asked myself, what is the most impactful thing that I can create as my first product, it was a really simple conclusion of a goal setting course that is really meant for neurodivergent and creative people. I announced it on Instagram, and I already have some people that are interested in testing my course for me, so I feel like everything is aligning. I am using the training that I received from Dr. Daniel Amen's program on brain health. That certification really meant a lot for me to get, and now I'm finally able to use that. It just feels really good, guys. I had somebody reach out to me to be my first coaching client, and I am just so over the moon. So over the moon about that. She ended up finding me from the video where I'm talking about claircognizance, so I am doing some coaching with her, and I couldn't have asked for a better person to work with. She's just an angel. She's like a freaking I feel very blessed about that. On top of that, I had a lot of people just out of the woodwork reach out to me to do freelance work. Now, this was really unexpected. However, one of the things that I really quickly came to terms with is the fact that I do not have time for every single thing because I already have these really big chunky goals that I have for myself. It's a lot to juggle with everything else I have on my plate, so I'm going to probably steer away from that and continue to look for a remote position that is just stable. It's happy, I'm around good people, and I can give in that way. The last two things that I want to share with you. Okay, so for one, I have a sculpture class that I'm going to be attending by a professional artist, and that's going to be happening next week. So I'm going to learn how to create these really beautiful busts and sculptures. I did mention in my Startup of You diaries that to me, I really want to also be able to pursue art. So as you can see, I have a lot of different areas of my life that I'm working on. That's why you haven't seen me on this channel. This is why I disappeared for a while, because I had a lot of things going on at the same time. So last but not least, I still have as a very, very big goal for myself that I do want to settle down. I do want to get married. I want to find that right person and to have a family. Like, that is really important to me. One of the roadblocks that I'm just seeing within myself, though, is that if you understood my backstory, which I will get into the courses that I'm going to be offering in the programs I'm doing and everything, but I have a very, very hard time letting people into my life. I can kind of do it for a short period of time, but then I will emotionally shut down because it feels very vulnerable to me to include somebody else in my world, because most people that I've allowed into my world have nothing but trouble, to be quite frank. I've let people into my life that have caused me way more pain than they have added to my life. Is I know that it exists. Other people can be happy in a relationship and there can be stability and not just chaos and cheating and malfunctions. And I've had healthy relationships in the past too, but because of the series of events that I've kind of had more recently, in the past like maybe 5 years, I have kind of shut my heart down, and it's really difficult for me to open up to people. It's not just like isolated to relationships either, it kind of goes into other aspects of my life. But yeah, that's kind of something that I'm realizing that I need to kind of seek out more help, counseling, find a therapist or something that really specializes in that. And I know that there was a coaching certification program that has to do with integrated attachment theory that I was in the process of taking. It talks about your attachment styles. I ended up getting triggered by that class, if you will, and I never ended up finishing it. So I can still go back and get my certification and stuff like that because it's a self-paced program. However, unlike the brain health program where I was able to fly through it and everything was resonating and it just like clicked, when I was going through and I was learning about attachment styles, it just brought up a lot of just emotions within me that I think I still am working through and working on. And so it's just one of those things, guys, when it comes to relationships. Like, I'm really good, I feel like, at getting what I want and being very organized, being very useful and working towards my goals. But when it comes to relationships, I still feel like I'm in the process of figuring that out and learning a lot. I'm going to get help so that I can eventually settle down. Yeah, that is that. I feel like that covers most of it. In the fall, I really would like to start my master's degree program, so it really depends a lot on timing. It depends a lot on this next remote job that I land. I'm going to be a lot more flexible about that. I don't really necessarily have to be dead set on having another creative position because I already am going to be working a lot with the startup. So it's kind of one of those things where I feel like I got that need met, that I like this deep need of creativity and community is just being fulfilled right now. So I just need something that is going to do a good job of paying my bills and also be remote and flexible. So that's what I have going on there. Wish me luck, guys. Hopefully my love situation can turn around for the better and I don't push people away. I'll be seeing you guys more on this channel, and yeah, I love you guys so much. Take care, and I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah!